All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about Tesla discounting vehicles. $1,100 up to $1,100 in this particular area. Hopefully, we're going to talk about, is this going to happen in America? Is this going to happen soon? But yeah, we're just gonna get into how Tesla is discounting their vehicles in this country. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like maybe this is going to happen in America. I mean, we're going to take a look at the inventory. There's a ton out there. So welcome back to the stream, and let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla for you, me, or where to sell your Tesla to get the most dollar for a dollar, or even just getting the best financing rate out there. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. All right, so I found this on Twitter early this morning, posted by BenTV_SH, I guess WUWA. With one month left until the year of 2022, Tesla once again launches a subsidy promotion for buying Teslas in China, with a maximum cumulative subsidy of 29,000 yen on a Tesla vehicle. Of course, this is all in Chinese. I can't read it, but the good people of the Twitter internets, including Sawyer Merritt, has come to the rescue, or somehow has someone and got it translated for us. So basically, it's discounts up to $1,100 off if you took delivery by November 30th in China. And then it goes down for some reason to discounts up to $552. So of course, this is in addition to the recent price goes, but they basically kind of translated all of this. It's funny, the limited car insurance scheme has been launched. So basically, if you sign up for their insurance, you get access to that extra discount. And this was already kind of known. I guess maybe this was now extended up to the end of the year, but some pretty interesting stuff. Hopefully they're testing this in America, or testing this in China, and then they can maybe roll it out in America. But I'm not actually sure on like the legalities of like auto sales, if you can actually do that, like tie an insurance product. I mean, it might be okay, right? It should be okay. But I mean, I'd love to see this in America, because I would 100% sign up for Tesla insurance if I could save an extra $1,000 off of the price of the vehicle. I mean, hopefully they don't tie it to like you must sign up for like a year or 2 years or 3 years minimum, because then it might not be worth it. Because every check that I did showed that Tesla insurance was just a little bit more expensive than my go-to favorites like Costco and Wawa Nisa. But I mean, I would still take the discount if it made sense at the end of the day. If I saved in that short-term frame, or I could save $1,000 off, I would 100% do it. But pretty interesting stuff out of China, launching this discount on the Tesla vehicles. And we might see this in America. I can't imagine they wouldn't bring something soon. We're in the end of November now, and a ton of vehicles have been dropped onto the Tesla site. You can see right here, this is waiting for Tesla.com, which is a third-party aggregator site that tracks inventory drops. And you can see we had a nice little jump today, like across the board. I don't know if you can see those numbers, or 25 Model Ys, 36 or 36 Model 3s, 36 Model S's, and 35 Model X's. So we've got plenty of inventory. 176 Model Ys available for sale today, some with discount, but all of them are brand new. 22 Model X's. Unfortunately, all of these are plaids, no long ranges, because long ranges are definitely probably still more in demand, because they make more. It makes sense in terms of price per car ratio. But Model X plaid it's definitely up there. 400 Model 3s. Every single day there's 400. Even if some sell, there's still 400 next day. So something fishy is going on with the Model 3s. I think they're artificially capping that at the 400 unit level, but definitely some super interesting stuff there. And then 94 Model S's. Let's see if our Model S that we've been keeping an eye on, that has an 18. There it is. It's still here. $18,000 discount is still here. So there's plenty of inventory. And if this stays at current levels with vehicles available left and right with all the different models, I bet Tesla is 100% going to do something in December. They're going to offer some sort of incentive. They just brought the referral program back, which you can use people referral code for whatever variety of points for merch and supercharger miles and stuff like that. But they're definitely going to bring something back. It'd be cool if they introduce the insurance, but I think they're going to probably bring back and I actually made a video about this on the couple things that they might bring it back, like the different options and stuff. But I think what they're actually going to bring back in terms of incentives is the option credit, where you could get free rims and not pay anything extra, or free paint colors code and not pay anything extra, something like that. But definitely some super interesting stuff. Big news out of China. I mean, there's definitely some interesting stuff going in China right now. So maybe that's why the demand could be funky and people aren't buying cars, but who knows, right? Who knows? But definitely some interesting stuff that they're trying to juice sales, that China, I guess, demand is something's going on over there. But hopefully they are able to bring that to the United States. That would be pretty cool to show some incentives and all that stuff to juice them. But what do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see on an incentive side for Tesla? What would be that extra bit of carrot that would incentivize you to buy a Tesla today? Or are you just waiting for that tax credit, that $3,750 tax credit or that $7,500 tax credit? Which one are you waiting? Is $1,000 not enough? I mean, that's tough because these prices are definitely expensive. You got to remember that the Model Y, we can take a look right here, it was over $10,000 less like a year ago. And then same thing with the Model 3, huge price differences over a year ago. So maybe $1,000 is enough. Maybe it's like $3,000 to $4,000 or even $5,000. I think for me, I'm still waiting 100% till January to see what shakes out with this tax credit, what's going to happen with it, and to see if their vehicles actually qualify. I'm also just waiting to see if a Model Y standard range comes out, but I'm really just waiting to see because I want to drive a 2023 Model Y with that new suspension first to see if it actually makes a difference before I do any sort of crazy purchases, because these cars are expensive. I mean, you guys know it. I know it. These cars are expensive. These interest rates are pretty high unless you get, a good interest rate from my buying list, which we do have 3% down below in the description. Check it out in the calendar link if you are interested. But we got some crazy high payments, even at the low interest rate of 3% and a $70,000 car out the door. It's still $1,100, give or take a month, which with gas going down, I just calculated my gas, how much I'd be spending on like an average hybrid car. I would probably pay like $200 a month. And I'm not sure $200 a month gas savings is enough for me to jump into a $1,100 a month Model Y. But definitely I'd love to get into another one. Hopefully if I can figure out my band situation and all that stuff. But Model Y is a great car. Model 3, I would love to get into another Tesla because I've had 3 Teslas so far, a Model 3, a Model Y, and a Model S. And I would just love to get into another one. But big news, just to recap, Tesla China is offering $1,100 off if you sign up with insurance. And I would do it. I would 100% do it if I was ready and I was already locked in the price and this was like that last thing I could do. I would 100% do it. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.